channel. Today we are going to be doing my weekly check-ins for week 1, 2, and 3, well, until my next paycheck. And today we are going to be using my Happy Planner, the budget edition. Girls just want to have funds. And first of all, guys, if you have not clicked on that subscribe button, please make sure to click on that subscribe button. And then also click on that notification bell to make sure that you don't miss any of my videos. We are going to be doing the month of August. And if you want to see what I spent for my first 3 weeks of August, please stay tuned. Alright guys, so first of all, let me just show you, I am going to be using some new stickers because I always usually use the stickers that I've got off an Etsy shop, but I actually wanted to get some stickers with some bows on it, so I actually made some stickers myself. And then also these boxes are a little bit smaller, so I can get a lot more in the boxes for the calendar of the Happy Planner. So I did make these. I made 4 different colors because I'm going to kind of consolidate my, what do you call it? The labels that I use for tracking. So I'm going to have 4 categories for that. And then I made some no spin stickers. I made these a little bit smaller than the ones that I had. So I kind of experimented, and then I experimented with some gray ones, but I couldn't figure out what I wanted to do at the top of the sticker here, so I just kind of made some little different ones, but I'm going to be using these today, and I'm going to be using my box bow labels here, stickers. So let's go ahead and turn into August, to our full calendar. Alright guys, so I am going to be actually using this as my key ledger, I guess that's what you want to call it, so that I can track what I'm going to spend, because I usually just do it on the side, but I want it where I can kind of like transfer it over to different months. So I went ahead and did it like this, and I didn't laminate it because just in case if I want to change the category of my labels that I have. And this fingernail glue does not come off. Okay, I will link the video up top. This is just from a divider that I got in my haul from Tool. I just basically cut it, and then I just rounded the corners of it. And then this is what I'm going to be using for my key ledger. So, as a matter of fact, I need to go ahead and make that now. So, I am going to be using these different colors. So, what we're going to do for a category is we're going to do, I'm trying to figure out which one. I'm going to do this one for personal. So, we're going to use the pink for personal. So I am going to put that on here like that. Make sure that's it. Okay. And then for the, I know for the blue, I'm going to use this for my son. So I know that already. All right, so we're going to put this. And guys, I put those press-on nails on my finger, so you have to excuse. I still have like nail glue on here, so you will have to excuse that because it looks horrible. All right, so then for personal, we are going to do groceries, and then we're going to do household. And this is also for food too, so alright, so let's go ahead and put that on here. Alright. And then the last one is going to be for my car. Alright, so I'm going to put that there. So this is what I'm going to be using for like my key ledger. So that way I can just transfer this over, and if I want to make changes to it, I can just go ahead and make changes to this if needed. Alright, so I am actually going to put this on the side over here so we can use this for reference to look. And also, you guys know that I use the Happy Notes micro size as like my expense tracker, that I keep this in my purse, and I just write down all of my expenses, the stuff that I spend, so that when it's time to do my weekly check-ins, I can just put it inside of my classic and I have it all in here. So let's go ahead and turn to August to see what we spent. All right, and let's get some room here. So I'm going to stick this over here. All right, so let's go ahead and start with the first of the month. And so on Saturday, on the first, we had no spend, which is awesome. So we are going to use a no spend sticker. Like I told you guys, I had made these a little bit smaller because these are a little bit smaller. So that's why I went ahead and made some smaller no spend stickers. All right, so on the second, we had no spend again. So we got no spend. All right, so on the third, we had Dollar Tree for $4.25, and that is food. And my hands are like so dry because at work we have to use like hand sanitizer like constantly, like after everything we do. So my hands are like crazy dry, and I do not like it at all. Okay, so back to what we were doing. Okay, so for Dollar Tree, we have food, and that is for $4.25, and food will be the purple one. So we're gonna do Dollar Tree, and that was for $4.25. All right, and we will put this here. All right. A little bit smaller than, I mean, it's almost the same size, but it's a little bit, yeah, my hands are so dry. Oh my gosh. Sorry guys, had to give myself a moment, had to lotion up my hands. These things are, yeah, that hand sanitizer dries your hands out so crazy bad. All right, so let's move on. All right, so let's go ahead and check this off. Okay, so the next one we have is 8/6. We had Hobby Lobby, and I skipped the 4th and the 5th, which I apologize for. Okay, so on the 4th, we had a no spend day. And then on the 5th, we had a no spend day also, which is awesome. I guess he thinks it's awesome too. Okay, so on the 6th, we had Hobby Lobby. That was for $8.90. I got some craft supplies from Planning and Budgeting, and that will be for personal. So we are going to do Hobby Lobby, and that was for $8.90. And we will put that on the 6th, okay? And then let's go ahead and check that off, okay? So on the 7th, we had Walmart, and that was for food, and that was for $23.93. And food, groceries, and household is the purple color. So we're gonna do Walmart, and we're gonna do $23.93. All right, so that will be on, oops. So that will be on the 7th. And then let's check that off. All right, so then on the 8th, we had a no spend, which is awesome. Put that there. All right, so on the 9th, we had CVS. I had to get some eye drops because my eye has been freaking twitching. I'm not sure what the problem is. It's been itching for a minute. So I might have to go to the eye doctor to see what is going on. But the pharmacist at CVS said it could be anxiety, it could be stress, it could be a nerve. So I'm like, what is it? So that's going to be for personal, so that's going to be pink. So we're going to do CVS, and I'm just going to put eye drops here so I know when. So if the doctor asks me when did I get eye drops, I can be like, well, I got it this day, and check my book. Okay, all right, so that is on the 9th. So take that off. Oops. All right, so that is on the 9th. Oops, where am I at? All right. And we can check that off. And then on the 10th, I went back to CVS because I forgot my son's vitamins. So I had to go get him some vitamins. So that is for my son. He likes the little Flintstones, and plus my coupon was about to run out too, so I had to make sure I went ahead and got those. And I like to keep his vitamins on schedule. I give it to him every single day and don't like to skip it. Okay, so that's $12.46, and that's for my son, and that's on the 10th. So we'll put that there. Let's check that off. All right, so then on the 11th, I didn't spend anything on the 11th, thank goodness. All right, so on the 11th, we had no spend. All right, on the 12th, we had no spend. Yippee. All right, so then on the 13th, because I forgot to put it here, 13th, I was back from off vacation. So the first day, I left my freaking lunch at home. So I had to stop at Moore's Country Store, but it was worth it because that cheeseburger and that french fries was good. I'm going to tell y'all, it was really, 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 really good. All right, so we're going to do Moore's Country Store. That's food, and then that's going to be for $7.67. Moore's Country Store, and it's $7.67. All right, and then I said that was on the 13th. Like right there. All right, so now on the 14th, I got gas for my car, and that was 20 bucks. And for car, that is the black sticker. So we're gonna do car. And I'm just gonna put gas. That will be on the 14th. So we will put that on top of here, and that matches this. Ooh, so I like that. All right, so next we have for the 15th, we went to Walmart. That was for, oops, what do I have on here? All right, we went to, all right, so on the 15th, we went to Walmart, and that was for food. So that will be for $23.76, and that is the purple color. So let's go ahead and stick that here. All right, CVS for household stuff on the 15th. On the 18th was my next purchase. So on the 16th, I had a no spend. And then on the 17th, I had a no spend, which is awesome. All right, so then on the 18th, I went to Ross. I got my son a little, because I'm like trying to like start getting like winter clothes, because they're starting to trickle in, and get some at Ross. So I'm gonna try to get some now, because usually when I wait, there's nothing, like you can't find any like cute things or anything like that for the winter time. So I felt like a nice little cute little Puma suit for him. So and it's like, it's kind of like a, what do you call it? I don't want to say like a sweatsuit. I don't know what you call it. Not windbreaker. I don't know. I can't remember what do you call it, but it's like a little suit that you can, it's like the jacket and then the pants, and then it'll be good for winter, for when it gets chilly. Let's just put it like that, because I'm going to go on and don't know what I'm talking about. All right, so for that, it's $12.99. So that was for Ross, and that was for $12.99. I will be going on and on trying to figure out what to call that, guys. So you guys know what I'm talking about. I said windbreaker. Come on, that's like so 1997, I guess. Okay, all right, so let's go ahead and check that off. Okay, so next we have 18th. On the 18th again, we had Walmart, and I got some personal stuff there. So personal will be the pink color. So that was for Walmart, and that was for $5.47. So that goes on there. All right, so 18. All right, so that's that. All right, so we can go ahead and check that off. All right, and then I had, on the 19th, I went to the Dollar Tree, and I got some like snack things, some food things. So that came out of the grocery. So that will be purple. So that will be Dollar Tree, and that will be for $9.31. All right, so that's that. All right, so that is on the 19th. And then on the 20th, I had a no spend. All right, so we're gonna stop there for the payday, and then we're gonna fill out our weekly expense tracking sheets next. All right, so I am going to go ahead and do the 1st through the 9th, and then the 10th through the 16th. And when I do tracking for this last week, I will add the week of the 17th, with this week. So this time we are just going to do this sheet, and I'm going to show you guys how I use these weekly expense sheets. I'm going to do this one slow, write it down for you, and then this one we will go through pretty fast. Okay? All right, so let's go ahead, and I'm going to show you guys how I do this. All right, so what I do is we're doing the 1st through the 9th. So I will write, make sure you can see. All right, so we got 8, 3, 20. Then we have Dollar Tree. And we have, this is for food. This right here was a want because this was some snack. My camera is like doing something just crazy. I don't know what it's got. All right, so I was writing and it was not recording. So I need to seriously invest in a freaking camera. All right, so what I did was write all of them from the 1st to the 9th, what I spent. So I had the Dollar Tree food for $4.25. That was a want because that was some snacks. All right, and then that was for Hobby Lobby on the 6th. That was Craft Personal for $8.90. That was a want. Then I have $8.720 for Walmart. That was for food. I needed groceries, so that was for $23.93, so that was a need. And then that was for $809.20. CVS, that was eye drops because like I said, I got to see, so I needed to get some, so that was definitely a need. So that was $12.99. So now we're gonna do our totals down on the bottom like I always do. So we have personal is gonna be this color, and we have food, groceries, and that's going to be for food. So that will be for personal, and then we have for groceries, food. All right, and then we also have, that's pretty much medical, so I'm going to do that one as medical because I do that one. So let me get my midliners that I always use for color coding. All right, so for personal, I always use this color here. So, and I don't make it perfect. I just do it so that, because it's supposed to be for tracking, to help me with finances. So if it's out of the line, I am fine with it. All right, so for groceries, we're gonna use green. So that's food there. Then we are going to use, for medical, I put that down here. I'm not sure why I put that down. Oh, that's what's down there. All right, and I put medical down here, so I'm not sure what I was thinking with this box. So let's just do a box here. That's what I'm saying. My budget book, it's my own little budget book. The handwriting is off the chain, but it's been helping me budget, so I am excited. I'll take it. It doesn't have to be perfect, and it's been working. Okay, so for personal, we have, let's see, $8.90. For groceries and food, we have, let's see, I'm not adding up anything. So let's put that there. All right, so we have 12, oops. All right, so we have $12.99 plus $4.25 is $17.24. Medical is $12.99, and let me highlight that there. I think I left the top off of my midliner. I am so upset. I don't know what I was thinking. So my gray on the pointy part is going on, so I might have to get like a small pack with gray or find one by itself. And gray was my favorite. Boo. Okay, so totals spent this week is, let's do a total. So we have $8.90 plus $17.24 plus $12.99. So the total I spent the first week was $39.13, which was not too bad. Okay, all right, so this is for the 1st through the 9th that week. So let's go ahead and flip over to the next week. So next week starting on the 10th. So I said we were going to go fast, but since my camera was doing its own thing, I'm just going to go ahead and walk through this and tell you guys how I did it. Okay, so 8, 10, 20, we had CVS. This was for vitamins, and this is for my, okay, yep, and this is for my son. The amount was $12.46, and that was a need because little man needs his vitamins. All right, so on the 13th, let's skip down here. We have Moore's Country Store. Don't it just sound good? Country Store. They have like the best cheeseburgers and hot dogs and the hottest chili in town. So, but it's super good. All right, so this was for food where I forgot my lunch, but I did need to eat, so that was a need. I got to eat. So that was for $7.67. Then on the 14th, we had gas, and that was Kroger, and that is for $20, and that was a need because I need gas to drive. All right, so 8, 15, 20, we have Walmart, and that was for groceries, food, and that was for $23.76, and that is a need because we need groceries. And then on 8, 15, 20, I did CVS. That was for household stuff like laundry detergent. All right, y'all, so I had to stop for a little bit because I had to leave and I had to go to take my son to his appointment. So I had to so this video is kind of split up, so I'm like piecing it together. And I had a hair appointment, and then I just had a moment where I was just like, I need to get my nails done. So I went and got my nails done. I know, I mean, I've been doing really good, and like I said, I don't want to make budgeting like where it's like I don't treat myself and I'm just like on this strict thing, because you still have to reward yourself and make budgeting fun so that you can stick with it. I just went ahead and I needed a self-care day, so I just went ahead and just did it, and it lasts me for a month. But this is what my nails look like now. I love them so much. I don't get the tips. I just get her to put the gel overlay over my nails because they normally grow out like the tips. So I just leave them, and I know they look like nubs right now, but I really do like them. So now we're gonna go ahead and we're going to tally up our totals. All right, so what we have is my son, and then we have groceries, and then we have food. All right, and then we have food, groceries, and then we have car. Okay. All right, so we're gonna take for my son, that is going to be this blue color here. All right, and that is him right here. All right, and then we're gonna do groceries, which is this green color here. And groceries, so that will be food. And then this is food here. And then also household is included into the food total too. All right, and then next we have car, which car is this magenta color. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, so we're gonna put a line there. All right, so next we're gonna do totals here. Okay, so the total for my son is, that'll just be $12.46. Don't have to add that up. All right, so for groceries, food, and household, that will be, we gotta add that up. All right, and then for car, that will be even $20. All right, so let's go ahead and add up. For groceries, we have $7.67 plus $23.76 plus $12.82, so we have $44.25. All right, so now we're gonna do totals down here, and then this will be, I'm sorry, not totals down here. Whoops, I am on trip mode. All right, so we have totals spent this week, And then we're going to add up all of these totals here. So we have $12.46 plus $44.25 plus $20, and that is a total of $76.71. All right, so this is how much we spent for this week here, a little bit more than what we spent last week, and always do the little purple squiggly. All right, so this right here shows what we spent for the week of the 1st through the 9th, and then this will show what we spent from the 10th through the 16th. And then when I do the next check-in, I would do the 17th through the 23rd, and then I would do the 24th through the 31st. Okay, and guys, so that is all that I do my weekly check-ins, and this really does help me out a lot. So it keeps me mindful of my spending, and so that I can kind of keep track of it. And let's put this back in here. All right. So thank you guys so much for sticking with me again through my video. And like I always say, be sure to click on that subscribe button, and then also click on the notification bell, and give this video a thumbs up if you like it. And then, like I always say, until next time guys, peace.